Beyonce's style in the 2000s was undeniably hyperfeminine. She embraced glamour, sensuality, wearing traditionally feminine silhouettes that celebrated her curves and exuded confidence. Her style was definitely very bold, but had a lot of glamour as well. She was trendsetting even in the 2000s. I mean, from the things that she wore on her performances to red carpet events, interviews, I feel like Beyonce was indeed the aesthetic. Okay, so around this 2000 era, of course, this was during her evolution from Destiny's Child to becoming a solo superstar. So in this era, Beyonce was very feminine in the way that she dressed. I'm not sure if Miss Tina was still styling her during this time or creating her outfits. I don't know if that was just for Destiny's Child specifically, but the looks were just so girly and feminine, and I love that. It was definitely a lot of shimmer and glitter during this era. You can still see that Y2K aesthetic every now and then, but she was very keen on switching it up. You never seen her in the same thing twice. She was stepping out. This was the era when Beyonce was actually outside. Like, paparazzi would catch her outside, going somewhere, I don't know where, but she was outside during this era. And of course, we gotta talk about the body. Beyonce's body? Like, what? And during this era, Beyonce was in her early 20s. Body was 2T. Like, I feel like all the things that she wore was literally sculpted and had the perfect silhouette that matched her body type. Beyonce consistently wore outfits that accentuated her hourglass shape, whether it was low-rise jeans paired with like a fitted top or a mermaid cut gown. She always emphasized a traditionally like feminine aesthetic, and she often played with styles that had like a lot of like clinched waist to like accentuate her curves, or plunging necklines and deep V's to add drama, or high slits and short hemlines to showcase her legs. Beyonce was literally perfection. I mean, like on stage, off stage, yeah, she been her. Hyperfemininity in Beyonce's wardrobe was also reflected in her love for dazzling, intricate embellishments that she often wore on her outfits. It was a lot of sequins, rhinestones, and glitter during that era. It was just like ultimate glam. Metallics and satin fabrics was also there, just kind of exuding like that elegance and feminine style as well. Even though she often rocked form-fitted ensembles, Beyonce also incorporated ultra-feminine flowy elements into her wardrobe as well. I know back in around 2003, the Dangerously in Love, her first album, that era, she wore a lot of ethereal dresses, especially in white and pastel shades, which gave her like a goddess like appearance. I know specifically, I think it was a Grammy performance, she wore like this, was it teal or turquoise, like mermaid style gown, and she had like bedazzles on her face. She had like this updo. She was performing Dangerously in Love. 10s across the board. I think that's like one of my favorite Beyonce like archival performances. I love that performance. It was everything. Like I also stated, ruffles, tulle, and lace details were commonly seen in her red carpet looks, adding an extra layer of femininity and romance. And also I wanted to get into a little bit like the color palette, or her color palette in the 2000s. It was very soft and feminine, like the colors that she typically wore. Oftentimes she was seen wearing soft pastels, especially in the 2000s, that created a more ethereal look or effect. Bold reds and hot pinks, especially in like her B-Day era, which was around like 2006. I Am Sasha Fierce, of course. I feel like I Am Sasha Fierce was more like fiery and passionate, like that persona. Whereas like Dangerously in Love was very like soft, old glamour aesthetic. And then of course B-Day, it gave, I'm going back to my roots, like that bang hairstyle was everything. Like it's still being recreated to this day. People are still talking about that hairstyle. It was everything with the bang. Real tea. Her beauty looks also embodied hyperfemininity. She would often rock long, voluminous curls, often the iconic golden blonde color. It created like a soft, sensual, and glamorous look. Her makeup during this era was also very flawless. It was ultimately like very glowy. In a sense, she was always very bronze looking, shimmery eyeshadow, glossy lips, just super ultra feminine. And her looks are very soft as well. I think for me, one of my favorite Beyonce looks was when she performed. I'm not sure of the details of the performance, but I think she was performing Ave Maria. I'm going to put a clip in this video, of course. She was rocking like that I Am Sasha Fierce hump that she would always do. I love this look. 10 out of 10. Now, I can go on and on about Beyonce's look during the 2000s, but I don't want to drag this video. Overall, Beyonce's 2000 style was hyper-feminine because it fully embraced glamour, sensuality, and traditional feminine aesthetics, whether through body-hugging silhouettes, shimmering fabrics, voluminous hair, or romantic details. She embodied a blend of softness and strength, proving that hyperfemininity can be both powerful and commanding.